Plans to replace Galileo with a British-built satellite network ought to give way to much more pressing issues, former Virgin Galactic President Will Whitehorn has told Daily Express. Following the UK's historic withdrawal from the European Union, the government announced plans to seek a British alternative to the EU's Global Navigation Satellite System, GNSS. The European signal provides a host of critical services to emergency aid and armed forces around the world, and was conceived in the 1990s as an independent alternative to the US's GPS and Russia's GLONASS signals. In the wake of Brexit, however, Prime Minister Theresa May said Britain could go at it alone, despite the UK forking over a staggering £1.2 billion towards the project. At the time, Mrs May said it would be in the UK's national interest not to be tied in with the European programme. The plans were eventually scuppered, but the UK Space Agency has continued to investigate potential Galileo replacements through the Space-Based Positioning, Navigation and Timing Programme. It has recently emerged a list of 35 candidates had been narrowed down to 10, with further eliminations to the list expected to be announced next month. Pre-pandemic, the UK space sector was estimated to be worth about £16 billion. And with the announcement of the government's historic National Space Strategy, the UK is poised to expand the sector and secure a stronger foothold in the global space market. A space industry insider has, however, told Daily Express the UK has much bigger fish to fry if it wants to meet the objectives of the space strategy. Will Whitehorn, chair of Seraphim Space Investment Trust and former president of Virgin Galactic, believes the dangers posed by climate change and the emerging technologies will play a bigger role in helping the UK's space sector thrive. He said, "I don't see that as a huge issue. Many of the systems currently being deployed, like the OneWeb system, in their next generation can easily be adapted to provide these sort of services. It's not a big issue, it's an issue. The big issue is the full-scale use of space to avoid, basically, more carbon being put into the atmosphere, within the planet's atmosphere," according to Mr. Whitehorn. Space provides a tremendous opportunity for the government and private sector to invest in technologies that could help clean up the planet. He suggested polluting industries like data centers and crypto mining operations, which burn through great amounts of energy, could be safely and efficiently done from orbit. Studies published earlier this year have shown Bitcoin mining has a carbon footprint equal to some European nations, and that could leave a permanent scar on the environment. Mr. Whitehorn also said there is an opportunity to exploit the biggest source of energy in the solar system, the sun, from orbit. Scientists have proposed building large solar farms in orbit that can beam down energy to Earth in microwave form. The space expert said, "As we can do that, we can unlock a 24/7, highly efficient solar reactor called the sun, and use that to power the planet." He is hopeful the UK will highlight these possibilities at the COP26 climate summit in Glasgow next month. Moving forward, Mr. Whitehorn wants to see the UK expand its launch capabilities. Projects like Spaceboat Cornwall and Spaceboat Sutherland and Shetland are already achieving this, and the UK is set to become the first country to launch a spacecraft from European soil next year. Although the European Space Agency, ESA, has decades of experience in launching satellites and space missions, these have always been done outside of Europe. The UK is expected to achieve this prestigious milestone with the company Skyrora launching a payload from Scotland aboard its XL rocket.